Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, and welcome to live high school hockey action from the Baierl Ice Complex in Warrendale, Pennsylvania. Tonight, Pittsburgh Hockey Digest presents the Quaker Valley Quakers against the Freeport Yellow Jackets in a PIHL Varsity Class A matchup. I am Dave Fryer alongside the renowned and respected Brian Mitchell, and we are glad you can join us from places near and far. Brian, we might feel like we are at the midpoint of the regular season here in December, but each of the teams have only played 7 games so far. So that begs the question, are these teams who they think they are? Quaker Valley has rolled through their first 7 games, winning all 7 of them, posting a Class A best 3 shutouts in the process. They've been dominant here at home, taking 4 of those contests by a combined score of 20-4. But strength of schedule is their question, as only one of their previous opponents currently boasts a record above 500. Freeport won't change that, though, as their record is 3-4. But the Yellow Jackets have won their last 2 and have done so in a way that fits their identity. They allowed 0 goals and 2 goals in their last 2 games after allowing 16 in their previous 3 combined. Freeport is 16th of 18 teams in Class A in goals per game, so low-scoring affairs will be their path to success as they solidify that identity. So, Brian, who are these teams really?
Well, Quaker Valley, you said it best, and actually I spoke with Coach Kevin Quinn in the pregame, renowned coach, used to the Penns Elite, and he's going to know. He said flat out, it was early. We haven't really played anybody so far that's really going to test us to figure out who we are. So basically what you said is exactly what we were just trying to get to, is they don't even know it to this point, and we'll figure out as we move along how they look, and they're really not going to face too much tonight, as we'll find out with the lineup whenever Freeport comes in. It might not be tonight that they figure that out either.
Right, yeah, this is their second to last game. Both teams have one more game left in 2021. Somehow 2021 is here and gone, and I don't know where 2019 even went. So we got, I think Quaker Valley plays a week from tomorrow against Norwin. I know Norwin's the opponent. Mm-hmm. It is a week from tomorrow, and Freeport's got a tough one with North Catholic next Tuesday.
That one
also
will be
a week from tomorrow.
If you're watching from Quaker Valley, that game will be on the Westmoreland Sports Network. Go and check them out. They do a good job down there in the East Hills. We try to promote all our guys down there.
Right on. So even those opponents, that doesn't change. Norwin's a good opponent for Quaker Valley, but it doesn't give them a whole lot of time to figure out going into the break who they are. And as you alluded to, our expectation coming into today, as we spoke this afternoon about doing this game, was probably we were going to get some of that identity figured out, but in the end we may not get that identity figured out for both teams.
It'll actually help out for Freeport tonight, because they're going to have to find out who they are without their top scorer, and I'm going to go through the roster real fast. They're led by Kelly Mason. Starting in goal, number 1's Tyler Lang. Ethan Rapp will be wearing 18. Paul Zecca will be wearing 23. Jack Crawford will be wearing 39. Landon Cosmo will be wearing 48. Nicholas Dobransky will be wearing number 58. Jacob Miller will be wearing 61. Nate Legin will be wearing 66. And backing up Lang, 71 will be Zach Bowser. Sebastian Cordier will be wearing number 84. Apologies if we mispronounce that. We are using that phrase for this one. Joey Lipet will be wearing number 87. Will Wolf will be wearing 88. And Jake Suwan will be wearing 98. The big scratch tonight, leading scorer, Marcus Trask. That was what I was told in the pregame, if anything changed before that point, but it does look like he is.
I do not see a 64 on the ice, sir.
So he is out tonight, so they are without their leading scorer. And you mentioned in the pregame, that's a big drop-off for the Freeport Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, they just haven't had enough offense this year in general with him in the lineup. They're, as mentioned, 16th of 18 in goals per game in Class Single A. But he has been one of their shining stars all around, and especially on offense. He's driven the offense for them. He has 7 goals in 7 games, 16 points overall, which puts him among the top scorers, but just off the cusp of the top 10 in Class Single A in scoring. And the next highest scorer on their team is Nicholas Dobransky, who has 4 goals, which is respectable, but only 1 assist, so a total of 5 points, which is under a point per game compared to a player who's now not in the lineup that was averaging 2 points per game. And
that's a big thing you notice about teams like this, though, is how you play without your top scorer. You might have a different identity, a different game plan, something like that. Maybe there's something maybe you knew he wasn't going to play, and you give him an opportunity to try something different in practice. Especially for a team that's as shorthanded as Freeport, we were talking about their roster size, and that was that's something huge right now to look at.
Yeah, it's one. I mean, you could strip it down to the individual. Sometimes a little injury or something to an athlete makes that athlete focus a little more and play harder. You see it with the Penguins when somehow Crosby and Malkin go out together very often and they play well. It doesn't sustain. You can't sustain that in the NHL in particular for a very long time. Right. But it's that first spurt of, oh no, here we go. We're going to the ceiling is going to cave on us. And they don't. They do the opposite. They win a couple games because everyone's got to step their roll up a little bit. Their focus comes a little stronger. Their effort becomes a little bit deeper. And hopefully Freeport kind of takes that same message and drives that in tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. And for the Quaker Valley Quakers, led, of course, aforementioned Kevin Quinn. Number 2, Noah Kennewick. Number 3, Hayden Erline. Number 5, John McHenry. Number 6, Luke Flowers. Coleman Carey will be wearing number 9. Riley Moore will be wearing 13. Braden Steffi will be wearing number 14. Noah Matty will be wearing 16. Ben Carlson will be wearing 18. Bob Carey will be wearing number 22. Carter Susiak will be wearing number 27. Tommy Ori will be wearing number 28. Holly Collins will be backing up and wearing number 30. Max Quinn wearing 33. Will Watson will be wearing number 61. Landon Booterbaugh will be wearing number 65 and starting in net. And 72 will be Kyle Rice for the Quaker Valley Quakers.
We've talked a little bit about how Quaker Valley's gotten to here, or well, actually where they're at, but how they gotten to here, to me, it's just no chances. They don't give up chances. They're allowing just 1.86 goals per game, which is second to only undefeated Fox Chapel in Class Single A. They're also only allowing have only allowed it on the season in their 7 games 20 power play chances against, which is second only to Plum in Class Single A. The best stat they have is they've only allowed 1 power play goal in 7 games this year. That is absolutely the best in Class A by a couple goals, and it's really the story of their season. They have offense. We talked about Freeport losing some offense. Freeport's going to have a tough time getting chances because Quaker Valley not only doesn't give up goals, they don't give up shots either. They have the least shots against in Class Single A at 159, which is only 22.7 per game. Kiski's the only team that's done better, and barely. So looking for probably a low-scoring game in general tonight. That's, of all the things we talked about this afternoon that changed, that one hasn't. Low-scoring game is probably good for both teams. Quaker Valley just doesn't give up chances, and Freeport needs to play that kind of game. So don't expect too much of the goal variety tonight, but we're still looking for some up-and-down-the-ice action regardless.
And looking at the stripes tonight, it will be Garrett Gadosh and Mackenzie McGuire working the lines.
Solid pair there, certainly. Very accomplished pair in their officiating careers. We have a AAA game after this, which I hope everyone can stay tuned to the venerable Brian Mitchell calling on that one. But those officials are certainly qualified to do higher levels than this, so we shouldn't have any problems with officiating tonight. And as mentioned, not a whole lot of penalties for Quaker Valley, and Freeport just can't afford to take penalties with their numbers and their depth situation. So we should have a pretty clean game. Again, we're looking for up and down the ice. We're looking for not a lot of penalties, not a lot of scoring chances. So everything tonight comes at a premium.
Yep, Mr. Dave Fryer is going to leave me here after this game and head down to put me in YouTube jail for music. So we'll enjoy that. Well, thank you for joining me on this one. Well, this should be a good one here. So let's get started. 17 minutes is the distance. Take it away, Mr. Fryer.
All right, December hockey is somehow in the middle of December. We talked about where 2021 went. Where's December gone already? I think our last broadcast was right before Thanksgiving, and it only seems like 4 days ago.
Oh, so, yeah. I've done 5 games since then, but I know 6 games since then, but I know what you're saying.
Maybe for me. So, but this is the kind of that stretch run we talked about last time at the point of Thanksgiving, where you start to identify if a team is a contender, a team is a playoff team, if a team needs to have a better second half to make the playoffs. Those kind of things. That applies tonight. I think the last game we did was Central Catholic and Upper St. Clair, who were both probably had played more games, actually, than these two teams at this point, since they both have only played 7. Mm-hmm. So we talked then that 76% of the teams in NHL in a playoff spot at Thanksgiving make the playoffs. So it's kind of like Thanksgiving time for these guys in terms of their numbers there. And there's the opening draw, and we're underway here. Quaker Valley takes control of it. Carlson's going to go down the right wing. The leading scorer for Quaker Valley drives it deep into the corner, tries to center it. No one home but a Freeport Yellow Jacket, but Quaker Valley gets the puck. Quinn will shoot it on net. That's blocked in front. Freeport will get the puck and headman it up the ice. Coming down the left side of the wing is Zeka. Zeka dumps it in after he takes a check, but Quinn's back to get it, and he wheels it around the other way. Quaker Valley player falls down. The Quaker Valley will still get possession of that puck. An outlet pass to Rice. Rice goes 1-on-4, it turns out. Gets over the red line, thinks better of it, and dumps it in. Freeport will be back to retrieve. Back to the corner there is Dobransky. Dobransky loses the puck. Trying to center for Quaker Valley is Rice, but he can't do so. Down deep in the corner, another centering pass. Zeka blocks it for Freeport, and Freeport will be just content to get this puck out of the zone and go for a line change as Cordier centers it out. Wholesale change for Freeport. Looks like the beginning of a wholesale change, and a slow one at that for Quaker Valley. They'll come out from behind the net as Steffi looks ahead. Steffi finds Flowers down the left wing. Flowers brings it to the forehand, tries to push the net and does. That'll be the first shot on goal of the game from a little bit of a bad angle, but that should count as a shot. The puck goes down behind the net. Moore has it there for Quaker Valley. He digs it, but he thinks he's going to lose it, and he's going to back check here and force a turnover. Steffi tries to push it into the zone. He can't, but he regains possession of the puck. Steffi tries to drive wide down past Suwon. Suwon muscles him off the puck and takes control of it as Steffi stays active there. Suwon with a backhander that comes to the neutral zone. Back to retrieve is Watson. He'll backhand the puck back through the neutral zone. Freeport will gain possession of it here, and Suwon dumps it in, and they look for another line change. The defensive pair will change this time as Quaker Valley gets a free shot to get it out of the zone. They look for the long lead pass to Moore. Moore has it come off his stick and deep into the zone, and we'll wrap it around to Dobransky. Dobransky looking to get the puck out of the zone. Two Quaker Valley players converge, and there's a turnover there. Quaker Valley still digging for the puck as Flowers in there. Flowers tries to get it deep to Carey. Carey pulls out on the backhand, tries to drive to the net, looking for a centering pass, can't get through. Quaker Valley still muscling their way towards the net, but can't really get good opportunities. We do see the one shot on the board. That was a weak one from the side there, but it's been all Quaker Valley in terms of offensive zone possession over the first minute and a half of this hockey game. Here comes Zeka. Zeka flying down the left wing. He'll go wide and tries to feed it to the front of the backhand. Another soft shot that will count as a shot. Goes to the net, and Buderbaugh turned that aside. Quaker Valley looking for the breakout. They'll get it. Coming up the left side with a head of steam is Max Quinn. Max Quinn from the off wing shoots it on net and will hold it there. Lang takes it with the glove, and with 4:18 to go in the first period, we are 0-0 shots. Now that one will go on the board. Quaker Valley leads the game 2-1 in shots.
Yeah, absolutely. These two teams back and forth, Quaker Valley with the offensive opportunity, but Freeport got a couple rushes out of that, so don't count them out yet, but it might be a little too early on that one.
Here's a breakout for Freeport coming over the line is Leapit. Leapit comes into the slot, shoots it just wide. Good opportunity there, couldn't find the net. Quaker Valley's Quinn gets possession of the puck. He'll just be content to flip it up the ice. That will not go for icing as Suwon could have played it, so Suwon will go back to retrieve. Suwon backhands it around, but that pass is blocked. It still comes to Crawford for Freeport. Freeport's trying to get the puck out of its zone. Does so. Blue line, red line, and in. Carlson will go back to retrieve in his own zone for the Quakers. Looks to swing it behind the net. Miller tried to force a turnover and can't get control of it. Lead pass by Quaker Valley will go beyond everyone. Quaker Valley will use that chance to change their forward lines as it does not go for icing. And Crawford is back behind the Freeport net with the puck. Looks to go left side with it. It'll rim it around to Erlewine. Erlewine throws to the net, gets through everyone. Turned aside by Lang. Puck goes now behind the net. Here's Bowser trying to get the puck out of the zone. To the point to Quinn. Quinn tries to dump it deep inside and can't. It's a turnover there. Freeport's able to get the puck out of the zone. But if Quaker Valley has it, Erlewine will regroup to Quinn. Quinn ahead to Rice. Rice tries to get in the zone to Carlson. Maddie forces a turnover. Maddie tries to dump it deep to Carlson and can't connect there. And Freeport's just content to shoot that up the ice. Buderbaugh thinks about coming out and stopping the icing, but decides better of it and will take an icing call there with 12:56 to go in the first period.
A little bit back and forth. You saw the offensive output from Freeport getting an opportunity on the odd break coming down, firing a shot that just missed a little bit left to Buderbaugh, but that's a good response to that opening couple minutes.
Carlson will win the faceoff forward behind the Freeport net. He gains possession of the puck, looking to center it, can't connect to Maddie. Maddie grabbed it out of the air and tried to settle it for him, but he can't get control of it there. We'll go to the neutral zone as it battles for here with Rice getting possession of the puck. On his forehand, looks to shoot. Blocker saved by Lang and a good one. Goes to the right wing to Bowser. Bowser tries to center it, but Maddie's there. Maddie winds up and fires, and it gets blocked on the way in. Wolf tries to push it out for Freeport, but can't do so. Bowser will take another crack at it, and a third crack at it, he gets it out, but Quaker Valley will gain possession of the puck. Maddie turns it up to Rice. Rice looking for that puck, but he's outnumbered by 3. Ori pushes it over to Watson. Watson dumps it in. We'll do a forward line change for Quaker Valley. Looks like maybe 4 of the 5 guys on the ice will get there for the line change. As Steffi's able to hold it in at the blue line to buy a little bit more time, but Freeport takes possession of the puck. Tries to go cross ice with it and does. Good break out there by Freeport. Here they come with another head of steam. Miller tries to drive over the line. Loses it trying to go to the backhand. One extra move there, too many. Flowers is in on the forecheck, forces a turnover to Steffi. Steffi tries to feed it to the net. That's blocked. Battle for the puck in front of the net as Freeport comes away with it. Suwon swings it around the left side to Zeka. Zeka back to Suwon. Can't connect though, and the puck is back on Zeka's stick. Zeka looking for that red line. He gets it and sends it deep into the zone. Light forecheck here by Freeport. We'll get to the puck first, looking for Zeka in front. That goes to Miller, and Buderbaugh gets the glove on it and makes the save. A little bit of an awkward save there because I think they were expecting the first player to get the puck. Miller got it and fired it low, but Buderbaugh's up to the challenge and makes the glove save with 11:29 to go in the first period.
Purely reactionary there by Buderbaugh. You just saw him drop the stick as he was trying to get it. Couldn't get across in enough time, had to drop the glove down, was able to get the glove on top of it. Actually, it rolled into the glove, so it had a little bit of an edge on it. But a good save by Buderbaugh on the reaction from the shot from Miller.
Face-off here is carried by Quaker Valley's Moore outside the zone. He's got a little bit ahead of steam, trying to drive wide on the defenseman. Centers it to the far side. Lang is there. It goes off of something and sitting dangerously in the crease, but Lang covers it up and grabs a whistle with 11:16 to go. Good speed by Moore there. Good defensive play on the other end by Crawford to keep him from getting a lane to the net, but his centering pass almost found the back of the net off a couple bodies. We'll go face-off to the right of Lang here with 11:16 to go in the period. That face-off is not won cleanly by either team. Zeka tries to come away with it, but it'll be Lippett that gets it. Lippett dumps it into the Quaker Valley corner. Buderbaugh will stick it aside to Miller. Miller will try to get the puck for Freeport. Goes behind to Lippett. Lippett looking for the puck again. Here's a shot by Dobransky that goes off a blocker by Buderbaugh. Still trying to get the puck out of the zone. A little sustained pressure here by Freeport for the first time today. Rapp is in there looking for the puck. He's got it. Takes a body, tries to center it to Miller. He does. Miller, one-timer, flutters just wide. Max Quinn will get it now. Max Quinn goes far ice with it, trying to find more. Can't connect there. Quick up by Freeport, and Rapp will dump it into the zone. Erlwine's got it. Erlwine gets to his forehand, looking for Steffi. That doesn't connect. It goes through to no, it's not Trask. 84 has got to be Cordier. Here comes Freeport, 3-on-2 over the line. They'll stay on sides there, dump it to the net. Good play by Quinn to stand up his man. They don't get a rebound. Here's a shot by Freeport that goes wide. Looking come the other direction. McHenry's got it. McHenry feeds it ahead to Flowers. Flowers tries to split the defense, can't do it. Puck goes to Carey. Carey goes wide in the corner, goes around everyone, around the net as well. Still holding the puck. Backhand pass to the point. Shot goes through everyone to the near side corner. Crawford tries to get it on the backhand, but Carey will be able to hold it in. Carey pushes it down into the corner, and there's a battle there. Freeport tries to knock it up, and they did make a nice play, and they should be an easy out here. Freeport looking for a line change, but they don't get it far enough up the ice, so Quaker Valley will just dump it back into their zone and pin them in there. Dobransky looking for the puck for the Yellow Jackets. Wheels it around behind the net. Carey looking to hold it. The puck won't come to the point. Freeport's got it there. I think that's Dobransky again, who will just take the icing call here so they didn't get the power play. Buderbaugh, alert though that line change was looking to happen, comes out and stops the icing, dishes it off to Watson. Watson tried to go off the boards to himself and can't get control of the puck at the end. Here's Susak with the puck. Susak, first time we've called his aim tonight, will rim the puck around trying to get it out there, but it'll be a hold by Crawford. Crawford pushes it along the boards, and Carey tries to get it out. Susak again gets the puck out of the zone and pursues. But Quaker Valley can't get possession of it. We'll go near side to Suwon. Suwon over the blue line. Suwon looking for forehand. Stays at the backhand to drive it wide into the corner. Watson puts a body on him, but Suwon stays on the puck. He'll come near side Zeka. Zeka looking point, but keeps control of it in his skates. Pushes it down below the net. No one home for Freeport, so Quaker Valley will grab it. They try to come up the ice, and they're content to take an icing here. This one may go on net. Nope, it'll just go wide, and we'll take icing with 8:44. Good little flurry of action there with 8:44 to go in the first period.
Really early, a lot of pleasantries. You haven't seen a penalty or even anything close to a penalty at this point to this game, and giving each other a little bit of a chance to feel each other out and seeing with either one wants to throw at the other. So with 8:44 to go in the first, we've only about 7 minutes elapsed in this one. Sorry, 8 minutes elapsed in this one.
Good speed by both teams. A couple bodies, but not really body checks. But good speed by both teams is probably the best reason for that. So Quaker Valley will get control after the faceoff. Carlson coming over the red line with it, gets it in one-handed through the zone, trips up going to the corner, but gets the puck, tries to center it again. It goes off a body awkwardly there, and Quaker Valley will backhand it on the net. That was Rice. Rice throws it back to the net again, and Lang will put the glove out and cover it right there. Rice a little upset with himself. He thought he had a good opportunity to the side of the net and just didn't get all of it.
It was a great opportunity, but he really didn't have too much time to think about that when he just tried to fire the backhand on and didn't get enough wood underneath it. So It was a good opportunity, a good shot, but he just didn't get enough on it.
So we'll go face off to the right of Lang. The face off by Carlson just goes wide, high over the net. Lang was ready for it, but it still surprised everyone. We'll come back around near side. I think Miller's there for the Yellow Jackets trying to get the puck out. He'll backhand it into the corner and try to backhand around the net, but it comes to Carlson in the slot. He shoots and scores. Carlson found himself alone, wide open in the slot. Didn't waste too much time. Took enough time to look the net over. Fired it low blocker inside the post, and with 8:13 to go, Quaker Valley's on the board, 1-0.
They got that opportunity to get that shot off and just didn't waste time. Had a little bit of traffic in front, not much though, and just fired it off the far post from where he was.
That'll be Carlson's 9th goal of the season to lead the Quakers.
1-0, 8:13 remaining in the first period.
So we talked about a low-scoring affair. It took 8 minutes to get our first goal, or maybe 9 minutes to get our first goal, which is probably about average of what we're expecting for this game. But here's Carlson again trying to get a second on the board. That's blocked in front. Freeport can't get the puck out of the zone the first try. Will do so on the second try. The puck comes to Bowser. He goes left side to Rapp. Rapp just pushes it in deep into the zone, and will set up a very passive forecheck here. We're very much a 1-2-2, passive 1-2-2.
Oh.
Bowser gets it in the slot off a blocked shot, and it flutters to the net off a stick of Quinn. Buderball will grab it there. Very passive forecheck by Freeport, but it set up a good opportunity there for Bowser, who's only able to get a shot and not much of one.
Hey, even fooled me on the camera on that one. I was bringing that one out of the zone. Nice little keep in.
So 7:45 to go. We'll have a face-off to the right of Landon Buderball. Freeport digging in there for the puck. Wolf gets it, tries to throw at the net. That's blocked by Quinn. It'll go left side to Flowers. Flowers a little bit of speed. Not a lot of speed, but poke checked nicely off him there. Wolf backhands it ahead. Suwon will finish the deal. Sorry, that's Rapp will finish the deal and dump it in deep as Buderball comes out to stop it. That'll lead to what I believe is going to be a too many men call. Actually, maybe a 10-minute misconduct here. That's interesting. There was something behind the play to my right. I was looking left. Normally a whistle like that means that there's a too many men at the bench, even though Quaker Valley had stopped the puck. But when I looked at the ref, she had her hands on her hips as if there's a misconduct there. I don't know if you caught any of that, Mr. Mitchell?
No, I did not. I caught the misconduct call, but that was about all. They didn't put anything up on the board, so I'm assuming such, and they give. Wait, no, there's a minor. There's something. They got 5-on-5. Okay. So they are calling for the fifth player.
So Will Wolf was the player who went into the box. He was the player who first pushed it up the ice, and then Rapp finished the dump. So it was something said to the official, I'm assuming, well behind the play, maybe on the line change there, because I believe Wolf was pulled off the bench and put into the box. So 5-on-5 we remain with 7.5 to go in the first period. We'll go deep into the corner here. A centering pass goes off a couple bodies, and it'll be Steffi that comes away with it for Quaker Valley. Steffi on the backhand goes cross ice to Moore. Moore looking to use his speed again. Comes left, goes right. Dives deep into the zone. He can't beat Crawford again. Sorry, that's Suwon. Suwon bodies him again, but Moore keeps possession of the puck, wielding off that check. Gets the puck on the forehand. Spins back towards the corner. Centers it off the side of the net. It'll come back to Flowers. Flowers goes back in the corner to Moore. Moore tries to center it. Fans on that. Gains possession of the puck again. Looking point this time. Quinn will get it. Quinn looking to shoot a wrist shot. He does so high. And Lang grabbed it out of the air. It fell into his lap, and he'll cover it there. And with 6:46 to go, that will be the 9th shot, maybe 10th shot of the game for Quaker Valley compared to 4 for Freeport.
Yep, 10-minute misconduct only for Wolf for unsportsmanlike conduct.
Easy enough. Doesn't affect the on-ice strength, but certainly, as we talked about, the numbers problem for Freeport. They only have 4 players available on their bench right now.
They got 4,
they don't have a full change. They have 11, I believe, 11 skaters overall on their roster, and without Trask in the lineup tonight, they're down to a full change.
Yeah.
Now with Wolf in the box, they don't even have that. So Quaker Valley will take advantage. Steffi wheels out of the corner with the puck. He's muscled off there by Lippett. But Quaker Valley gathers it, maybe gets away with a little bit of a hook there, but not enough to be a 2-minute minor. It'll come to the neutral zone to Watson. Watson the lefty, looking to dump it into the corner. He'll wrap it around the inboards. Back to get his Dobransky. Dobransky out on his forehand. Dobransky just looking to flip it up the ice, or he doesn't play it. It goes by everyone, and that'll be icing with 6:06 to go in the first period.
Yeah, you're talking about the being shorthanded there. Freeport is going to have to start taking a little bit shorter shifts here. Opportunities are going to dwindle for that, because it's not going to get easy as this game progresses the way that Quaker Valley is pressing right now. They're going to need to get as much energy as they can.
I didn't give a count on the Quaker Valley numbers, but they clearly have at least 2.5, if not three full lines to work with.
They got 3 full lines out there right now.
You had mentioned that one player had only dressed tonight, and I think we've seen him already in McHenry.
Yep.
He wasn't supposed to get ice time, but he had a shift early on. So,
No.
so Quaker Valley's Quinn will grab the puck in the far side corner, looks the scene over, will take it up slowly but surely, looking to go by Bowser. He does that. Looking to go by Suwan. He does that. Pushes the puck ahead to himself, trying to get around Crawford. Quinn will shoot it from a sharp angle. It goes over the net and off the boards in the corner. Comes back to the point, and Quaker Valley will have to regroup with Quinn again. Quinn goes to Erlewine. Erlewine looking to go cross ice. Can't connect with anyone. Goes through the Freeport line change into the bench.
Weird bounce. Just happened to have the door open, and it bounces in.
It's amazing you don't see that very often. You think you would see it occasionally, but you don't see it. That's the first time I've seen that this year.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, he literally was coming off for a line change, and the puck just got that really weird bounce, bounced over the yellow and into the bench.
I was ready to explain why that wasn't too many men, and then there was a whistle, and I'm like, oh, no. And I realized the puck was gone.
Puck never hit anybody.
Right.
It just ended up on the bench.
And the weird thing, it was on the ice going across the ice, so I'm not sure how that happened. Took the step up on its own. Looking for the line change was the puck. But now we're back to live action here. Looking to gain the zone is Freeport by Lippett, who's had a couple good opportunities through the neutral zone, but Freeport will turn the puck over, and it'll be Quaker Valley to the neutral zone. Dobransky now gets it. Dobransky looking to go through a guy. Gets held by Maddie for just a second, goes to his knees, but Dobransky holds the puck. Maddie's got it now. Back to Dobransky. Lippett now looking for a shot. It's knocked off his stick, and he's knocked over by Quinn, and the puck goes into the bench again. Magnets over there.
Great single effort by Dobransky there to try to make sure that puck stayed in the zone. Quaker Valley was trying to just chip it back out and maybe get an odd man the other way. Dobransky was just with it the entire time. And good job for Lippett to get over to try to help him out, but he ended up eating that hit from Quinn. That couldn't have felt very well.
Quaker Valley wins the faceoff to Quinn, who goes to Rice. Rice gets mostly by a defender, but not completely, as Dobransky got enough of Rice to slow him down, and Zecca will take possession of the puck. Zecca puts it behind his own net. It goes all the way around back to Dobransky. Dobransky looking for Miller. He'll get it to Miller, who chips it ahead looking for Lippett. Lippett wins the race to the puck for a second there, but Quinn's able to knock it away, and Carlson will come the other direction. Carlson on the forehand. Nice poke check there by Dobransky. Takes the puck off of him. Battle along the side. Maddie looking to center the puck, and it goes to Zecca again. Zecca's now got it. One try doesn't get out. Second try will. As we look the puck over, it'll be Dobransky, I believe. It'll send it down in off of Booterbaugh, and Erlewine will grab the puck. Erlewine looking to set up behind his own net. Tries a long pass off the boards to Moore. Moore maybe gets a piece of it. He does. That'll negate the icing, and Cordier will go back and get it. Cordier just backhands it, trying to get it to Rapp, but two Quaker Valley players converge there. I believe Steffi is one of them. Steffi's still digging for the puck. Pushes it behind the net to Flowers. Flowers trying to force his way out front. Gets to the forehand, shoots it, and Lang quick to make the save. Very good. That was probably Lang's best save of the game right there. That was a quick shot, kind of a surprising shot, but Lang was quick with the glove.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, one thing I'm noticing early here is that I believe Quaker Valley is paying attention to the fact that Freeport is very shorthanded, and they're actually trying more and more of those stretch passes through the neutral zone to try to break the forecheck a little bit up to make sure they're leaving players back along the blue line.
Yeah, we haven't seen, at least I haven't seen Freeport this year to know if that 1-2-2 extremely passive forecheck is common or just an adaptation they're making tonight due to the numbers and having Trask out. But it's working. Quaker Valley is trying those long lead passes, but the odds of those passes aren't high with the passive forecheck that Freeport has. Puck pushed through to Booterbaugh, who shoves it aside. Looking to come up the left wing here is Watson. Watson puts it through everyone. That'll bounce into the corner, and that'll be icing. The puck was bouncing through the air. The Freeport player can't be expected to play that because it was one in the air and two bouncing. So that'll go for icing with 3:05 to go in the first period.
I'd watch out for Freeport here in the next couple minutes. They seem like they're starting to put something a little bit together whenever they actually do have the puck. The momentum's starting to swing their way. I mean, you're seeing Quaker Valley dominate a little bit, but Freeport gets an opportunity. You might get a shot here.
Yeah, good point. There's what we call critical time. A couple minutes after penalties in, a couple minutes into the period, a couple minutes at the end of the period. This is one of those points at the end of the period here that a game can swing. There's only a couple plays per game that determine the outcome, and this could be it. It's Quaker Valley struggling to get the puck out of the zone. Freeport's got a little bit of a surge here. The puck will get to the neutral zone. Dobransky's now going to get it and turn it up very quickly, coming through a loose stick. Stick handles through that loose stick, goes down wide into the right wing corner, and takes a hard hit there.
Dobransky is hurt.
And that'll be a check by, it was either Quinn or Steffi that threw the check and caught Dobransky from behind. The Quaker Valley will touch the puck and we'll get the call there.
Well, it was Quinn. They're going to call it.
No signal yet. I don't. That was a lot of reasons to call 2 and 10 there, but it wasn't a 12-minute penalty.
Well, he called a rough.
So 2 minutes for roughing is the correct call. So we'll see our first power play opportunity of the game. As mentioned, Quaker Valley has only allowed 1 power play goal the entire season. On the other end, Freeport's power play is only clicking at 10.7%, which has them in 16th in Class Single A. 3 power play goals on the season, so not too much expected here, but here's Swange throwing it to the net on a one-timer, and Buderbaugh will reach out. Right-handed glove here for Buderbaugh. Another rarity that you expect to see more of and don't see much of.
Yeah.
With 2:22 to go and 1:55 to go on the penalty, Miller will take the face-off. He gets it to Zecca. Zecca looking to go point with it, but Miller's going to have to intervene. Suwon's able to hold it in. Miller looking for the puck, and Carlson and Rice come 2-on-1 with a back checker. Carlson looking to shoot. Goes far side to Rice. I don't know if that was a shot or just didn't connect, but it goes to the corner either way. Miller trying to get the puck to himself behind the net, but that will be picked up here by Cordier. Cordier brings it up slowly. Pushes it up to Lippett. Lippett trying to come with speed, but he's cut off there. And a good check by Carlson will knock him to the ice. And Quaker Valley fires it the other direction with 1:26 to go on the penalty. Lang will stop that puck for Dobransky. Dobransky, big defenseman, will come out from behind his own net. He'll go right wing here to Cordier. Cordier looking to grab the line, and he does. So stay on. Nope, it wasn't on sides. It was close there for a second. A little bit too slow coming up the ice for the attack, and we'll go face off in the neutral zone with 1:41 to go in the period. The penalty has less time on it. It's 1:15 to go on that. Carey and Flowers are the penalty-killing forwards here for Quaker Valley. But Freeport will win the puck on the face-off to Dobransky. Dobransky looking to go cross-ice to Cordier. Cordier looking to go back to Dobransky, and he does. Dobransky's got it. He's going to come over the line here with Zecca. Dobransky drops it to Zecca. Zecca shoots it. Goes off of Dobransky, but still goes wide. Battle for the puck there. Miller's going to win that. Lippett reaches for it, but Steffi's the one that comes away with it. Puck on edge. Steffi's trying to get it out. It doesn't go anywhere, and Zecca gets it and fires a good hard shot on net. That's turned aside by Buderbaugh. Lippett goes into the corner and comes away with it for Freeport. He looks to center it to Miller. Going to be knocked out of the air there by Earlwine, but it goes to Freeport again. A firing shot from Cordier goes wide. Zecca will dump it behind the net. Steffi gets a quick move to try to get it to the middle, and he's fortunate that that's able to come out. But it does, because it went right up the middle where no one was standing. But Dobransky's got it now, looking to attack into the zone again with 30 seconds to go on the penalty. Zecca's got it. Zecca looks to shoot. He had something to look at there, but there's that right glove again by Buderbaugh. Calm as can be. Grabs it out of the air and get a stoppage with 50.9 seconds to go and 24 ticks to go on the penalty.
When you're so used to the left glove that you think the stick's over there and you have the opportunity to maybe toss one up and have them misplay it off of the pad or off the stick, unfortunately with that left glove, that trapper's right there. You're going to have to change a little bit of your game plan on your shots.
I believe the shots were 10-4 going into this penalty, and they're 10-10 now. So Freeport's getting their chances, as you talked about. They needed a little push here over the last 3 minutes of the period, and the power play is certainly helping. But this is a pretty even hockey game at this point. Shots are proof of that. The scoreboard isn't, as Quaker Valley leads 1-0 with 34 seconds to go. The penalty has 5 seconds to go on it. That'll be shot down the ice, and that'll tick off the remainder of the penalty. Cordier's got it. He swings it around the right side of Dobransky. It takes a weird hop there, and Carlson gets it. Carlson trying to settle the puck. He goes to Matty. Good shot there. Better save by Lang. And the puck's loose for a second there. It goes around the net. Suwon tries to chip it by and doesn't. Watson has it. Watson tries to go to the net. He can't. Big gun here by Matty. That goes high and wide. Dobransky gets it. He's looking to just get the puck killed behind his own net with 4 seconds to go in the period. He'll take it there, puts it in his skates, and wheels off. And that'll do it for the first period. Through 17 minutes of play, Quaker Valley's Carlson has the only marker, and it's 1-0 Quakers. Shots are 11 for the Quakers, 10 for the Yellow Jackets. And a good period, Brian.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. These two teams are going at it pretty well. I'm excited to see how they, focus on. I mean, Quaker Valley getting that little bit of a rush and a little blurb at the end of that period, get them back into it, maybe give them a little feel of getting back in the offensive zone. But for the most part, it was a good response by the Yellow Jackets to be able to get back into this one and make it look like they can actually compete in this one against a team that has 3 lines compared to their 3.5.
Yeah, I think you got to be encouraged as your Freeport by the power play there. The problem is they're not going to see very many of them. So they got to figure out a little bit more 5-on-5. What I saw early on was some good speed by Zecca and Lippett in particular. Mm-hmm. And Quaker Valley's adapted by slowing the pace down, coming the other direction through the neutral zone, and hasn't given those players those rushes. But as you talked about earlier, there wasn't too many body checks because the play was so quick. The pace of the play was so quick.
And outside of that hit in the corner on Dobransky by Quinn, it really has been pretty clean so far. There's really nobody taking too many opportunities other than a 10-minute misconduct for whatever. We don't know what happened over there on the bench. It's been a pretty clean game.
Yeah, probably more shots than we expected, but the power play contributed to that. 1-0 is probably about what I would not have bet one direction or the other on more than a goal or two in the first period, so that's about what we expected. 12 minutes and penalties is probably the unusual part, but the 10-minute misconduct obviously is the big impact there. Still, for pretty disciplined teams. I didn't note the time. I did probably at the moment, but I didn't write it down on the penalty to Wolf to see when he's back, and you hope if you're Freeport that gives you a little bit of a surge. Not that you want to rely on one player no matter who he is, but another body on the bench certainly should give them a little bit of energy, I would hope, or they would hope, when Wolf's penalty is over. So we'll start the second period, 5-on-5. Carlson wins it forward. Freeport's just content to send it back to the Quaker Valley end where Quinn will set it up. That passive forecheck again tries to go through everyone. That's tipped, and Carlson will be the first one there. Look to shoot. Now he centers it, and that's a good pad save, a second pad save there by Lang. Quaker Valley is fired back into the corner here. Carlson there again. Carlson looked to center it to Matty. That goes through everyone. Dobransky just pokes to the corner. Rice will swing it around there, and Carlson will be the first one to the puck for Quaker Valley. He grabs it, but it's taken away from him for a second by Zeka. Carlson grabs it again. He'll come high slot looking to shoot. That's knocked off his stick by the back check of Lippett. Carlson still gets it. Tries to go cross ice. That connects to Quinn. Quinn looking to fire to the net. That goes off a couple things, I believe, and hit the side of the net. Centering pass goes across through everyone, and Quinn dumps it down in the corner to Rice. Rice looking for Quinn again. Stick handles by someone. He'll keep it himself. He'll go cross ice to Erlwine. Erlwine off the back foot. Fires it on net. Lang with the glove. Lang's been very active with that glove. Makes a save with 16:04 to go in the second period.
Yeah, it was about 8:43 in the first that they had that first penalty, so that's the time into the period.
So probably around the next stoppage they'll get him back, and hopefully a little bit of infusion of energy into the lineup here. So we'll go face off to the left of Lang. Steffi for Quaker Valley wins it to himself and tries to center it across, and that's blocked. Steffi gets the puck, though, and pushes it around to the corner. Steffi will be the first one there, looking point to Watson, but goes deep into the corner to Flowers. Flowers in there digging for it. Steffi will come over to help him. It'll be 2-on-2, and Quaker Valley is not able to get the puck, but Freeport can't get it out of the zone. Quaker Valley still digs for it. Wraps in there for Freeport. It comes to Steffi. Steffi gets his nice lift check there for a second, but he still ends up with the puck. Winds up, goes to fire, goes deep to Flowers. Flowers tries to center it. That'll be a save by Lang. Freeport can't get it out as Watson will hold. Watson throws it to the net. It goes wide, around to the near side. Dobransky, much bigger player on Moore, comes away with the puck, and he'll look to get the puck out of the zone finally, and he does over the red line, 1-on-3. Dobransky just trying to go wide to buy some time here for some teammates changing deep into the zone. It'll go to Watson. Watson tried to wheel out from behind the net. He'll bounce the puck a little bit, but maintain possession of it. He'll go up the boards to Moore. Moore looking for a pass there to Flowers with a stick in him. Not much of a hook there, but a hook nonetheless. Slowed him down maybe a little. That's why it's not a 2-minute penalty, because it really didn't have any true impact on the outcome of the play there. But we'll stay battling for the puck here in the neutral zone. A stick goes flying. It's a stick of Flowers. He'll go to retrieve it. And we got a hand pass, I believe, called. Puck's not really settling down too much on the ice. We got sticks flying. We got pucks flying. We got pucks going into the line change. Nothing's quite normal here yet tonight.
A little bit crazy here. We didn't know what to expect. I don't know if we expected this, but it's been actually a pretty solid back-and-forth hockey game all to this point.
We're going to have a short discussion here about maybe where the face-off location is. I'm not sure what the discussion is exactly about. It was a hand pass in the neutral zone. They're going to take it to the neutral zone. It's the last play face-off there. I'm assuming the puck was near the blue line when the hand hit it. I didn't see the hand play the puck. Not that it didn't. I just didn't see it. So we'll go neutral zone, and Quaker Valley will win that draw. The puck goes deep into the Freeport end. Back is Crawford for Freeport. He'll swing it around to Zeka. Zeka trying to push it ahead. He does. Here comes Lippett with a head of steam, but Erlwine will win the race to the puck. Erlwine takes it deep into his zone, makes a pivot play there, and that causes a turnover. Freeport stays on the puck as Miller is looking for it, but he can't get it. Freeport will try to still force a turnover, and Zeka gets it and swings it behind the Quaker Valley end. Erlwine's there again. Erlwine pushes it, but Miller takes it over. Back to the corner, and Erlwine's the only one there. Erlwine looking to go cross ice to Susak. Susak gets it for a second, loses it, pushes it in, and Crawford's there for Freeport. Crawford tries to bang it off the boards. There's another body check by Zeka. Coming up the ice, Miller trying to use his skates, can't gain control of it, and Susak will get it. Susak goes back to Quinn. He'll slow down the regroup here for a second. He'll go right through everyone, and that'll be an icing call. So again, Freeport playing very passive there. It seems like when Quinn gets the puck in particular, Freeport just backs off. Maybe sends a one light forechecker, but the other 4 players are just clogging up the neutral zone. And I think for the second, at least the second, if not the third time tonight, that's icing on an attempted pass by Quinn.
Yeah. And it's actually, playing into Freeport's strength right now, that is getting an offensive opportunity off of a face-off, and that, they don't get too much right now being as shorthanded as they are.
Right, a little bit of territorial game here. That face-off will go to the corners. Suwon is back there for it. He falls down, so Quinn will get it. Quinn will knock it up the right side. That doesn't go out, but now it does as Rice will come over 1-on-2. Rice trying to go through the defense. Dobransky, who's been very physical and very strong on the puck tonight, muscles him off. Matty, though, takes possession of the puck on a good forecheck. Matty looking to center it. He'll go behind the net, and Rice will win the battle there. Rice swing it back behind the net to Carlson. Carlson looking to center. Caught maybe the stick of Matty, but was blocked right away. Goes to the far side. Will come back behind the net to Carlson. Carlson tries to center it, and Rice is there. Rice will use the boards and go to Irwine. Irwine trying to find a lane. Fans on the shot. Then has to throw a check to get gain possession of the puck. That was Rapp who turned it over. And now Carlson will come in 1-on-3, fires one off the helmet of Lang. The rebound gets shot awkwardly but wide. And now Rapp will have it again. Rapp with a chance to get it out for the second time. He gets it up the ice this time, and it'll be dumped in there by Suwon, and we'll have at least 4 players. Dobransky will stay out for Freeport, but the remaining 4 for Freeport will make their change here. And there's a lead pass that just goes off the stick of Carlson. Lang just enough to get it over the stick of Carlson. Will keep it in a safe area, and it'll go all the way down to Quinn, who makes another long lead pass. This time hits the stick of Rice, but doesn't stay there. As Dobransky again, battling hard all night. Gets the puck, tries to push it up to the right wing. He's tripped up, and there's a turnover there. Matty's got a lane. That's closes quickly as Freeport gets possession of the puck. And Cortier's got it. Cortier looking to flip it out of the zone. It goes off the ceiling. That'll cause a stoppage with 2:29 to go and a face-off back to the Freeport end.
Quaker Valley getting a little bit more of a opportunity down low. They're able to get into the lanes and get themselves the opportunity. But Freeport's cutting them off pretty easily, especially within the crease area. So watch out for that because Freeport's collapsing pretty quick.
The puck just flutters to the net, and Lang stayed patient, and once it got into the paint, he jumped on it, and we'll get another face-off to his right with 12:24 to go in the period here. Quickly lined up, and the puck is down. Cortier's got it for Freeport. He tries to wrap it around. Watson looking for it. He's able to hold it in. It goes deep through everyone into the corner there. Lippett puts it behind the net, but Moore's the only one there. Tries to center it. Almost a good opportunity for Matty, but he's not able to connect. Watson's got it. Watson's blocked by Lippett. Lippett's got it again. Tries to pass it, but he'll take it himself. Comes red line, 3-on-2. He'll dump it in. Zecca looks to be the first one there, but Watson will be. Watson just pushes it around the corner, and it'll be Steffi with the puck. Steffi trying to get it out, and he can't because Cortier sends it to the net, and Buderbaugh turns to the side. Flowers has it in the corner. Expects a check, doesn't get it, so he'll carry the puck himself. Looking to go far up the ice and a quick pass. Here we go. Moore coming in 2-on-1 with Steffi, but that pass is blocked nicely by Crawford. Crawford one-hands it to Miller to the the left wing. Miller around a guy, tries to get around a second guy, but not going to happen as Watson played the body there, and another puck that almost took off a couple people in the head and falls into the Freeport bench. With 11:30 to go in the second period, it's 1-0 Quaker Valley on a first period goal. Not too much happening here in the second period, but that's been the kind of the tone of this game, Brian. A little bit of flurries for a while, then we go calm for a while, then a little bit of flurries for a while.
And they seem like it's just that feeling out process. One gets an opportunity, the other has to get an opportunity. Then you get a little bit of a lull there, and they're going to go back and forth to try to figure out how to beat each other. And then all of a sudden now it's, Quaker Valley goes on an offensive flutter, then Freeport responds, and then we just rinse, repeat.
Here's Susak deep in the corner. Lefty tries to go backhand around the front of the net. That goes in the air through everyone, and Quinn's looking for it. Quinn looking to fire to the net, and does, but that goes wide. Lang's looking for the puck. It's loose to the side of the net, and it pushes up to the near boards. Quinn again. Quinn fires it to the net. Lang will send it to the corner. Digging for the puck there is Kennewick for Quaker Valley, and Susak. Susak looks to come away with it, but he's muscled off nicely by Bowser. Bowser will send it around to Rapp. Rapp trying to get it out of the zone. He gets it by Quinn, but not by Carey. And Suwon's got it. Suwon comes backhand to forehand. He's just looking for icing there. That's a little bit of Freeport's game plan right now as Buderbaugh comes out and thinks about playing it again. Buderbaugh's done it a couple times tonight. Cerebral goaltender, I assume. looking to the situation of whether it's worth playing that or not. That one will go for icing, though, with 10:52 to go in the second period.
Well, icings are not bad when you have a short bench. You get that little extra breath. You get the opportunity to regroup and try to go back
you
out
and I
at
have
it.
spoken about my opinion of icing. I think it's an outdated rule, but that is the purpose of the rule right there. As a team that's potentially shorthanded or less in any version doesn't get the chance to just punt and make the other team go back and get it, we're going to blow the whistle and bring it back to you. So that is the true purpose of icing, and that's what happened right there. Centering pass by Quaker Valley. Rice got it off quickly, but just missed the net. I know if Lang maybe got a piece of that with a glove, but just missed. That was a great opportunity. The best of the period so far for either team. That'll go deep into the Quaker Valley, and now Watson's got it. Watson, the lefty defenseman, looking to come up the ice. Freeport will go into their passive forecheck, and they force a turnover. It comes to Cordier. Cordier goes cross ice, and now Lippett's got it. Lippett with a little bit of head of steam, looking to shoot. Now he looks to pass, and that's poked away nicely by Watson. Watson just throws it up the ice. It goes through everyone, but off a stick, so it won't go for icing. Comes back around behind the net to Dobransky. Dobransky, who has probably the most ice time of anyone by a lot tonight, was get it to the neutral zone. They'll go cross ice to Watson. Watson tries to shoot it in. It goes off the stick of Rice. And Lang will steer to the corner to Dobransky. Dobransky just looking to pin it there. Now he comes away with the puck. Tries to one-hand it by a couple guys and can't do so, but Miller's got it. Miller fighting off a check of Moore. It comes to the right side to Zecca. Now Zecca just pushes ahead to Miller. Miller beats Watson in the corner, but the puck didn't go with him. Zecca's got it down to Miller. Miller trying to center. Zecca's got it. Zecca fires, and I don't know if that was a save or not, but it was a good opportunity that didn't connect. Cordier's got it at center ice. Cordier winds up, shoots it through everyone. Booterbaugh responded well, makes the save. Quaker Valley's got it. Now Moore quickly to full speed. Man, he's got a good acceleration. He comes to the backhander, tries to center, but nobody home. It comes just outside the zone. We'll take a whistle there. Erlewine tried to hold it in. Got a stick on it, but the puck clearly had come outside the zone. So we'll take a face-off with 9:13 to go in the second period.
I'll tell you what, that shot from the point down here had eyes. Absolutely up by Cordier. He got through all the defenders, put it on net. Nice save by Booterbaugh to be able to see it, but the fact that Booterbaugh
it definitely
saw it
had
was crazy.
eyes. I'm impressed by Booterbaugh moving to his right, which most goalies are going to know his shot coming from their left. He'll stay his head to the left, but he knew where the openings were.
Yeah.
And the puck didn't necessarily have to get through, but he was ready for it if it did, and it hit him. So good save there. Erlewine will go back and get it for Quaker Valley. He'll send it to the corner, no one home. Suwon will look for it. He tries to center it in front. That's saved by Booterbaugh, looking to go backhand, and that doesn't connect to Bowser. Bowser will get the puck, looking to feed Crawford. That doesn't connect either. We'll come to the neutral zone. A little bit of nobody wants it here, and Quinn will be the one to get it. The defenseman leads the rush up the ice. He'll go into the corner with it. The centering pass is blocked. A second chance goes to Crawford. Crawford gets it to Flowers. Back to Quinn. Quinn trying to drive it to the net, and that's stick aside. Will go off the wall. That takes a goofy bounce off the wall and goes in the air. Steffi will have to go back to retrieve. He'll peel off. Booterbaugh will peel off, and it'll be Erlewine with the puck. I always make fun of the Pittsburgh E's names that come out every so often. Erlewine might be one of them. And we go to the right. Moore tries to center to the net. That's got a stick by Erlewine, I believe. That was Steffi, actually, and it goes to the corner. Now Steffi's got it. Stephanie looking for an opportunity. Tries to come out. He's going to shoot it himself, and he had a corner but missed. Goes high and wide. Now Erlewine's got it. Erlewine sends it back around to go all the way behind to the near corner. Steffi will win that race. Steffi goes head up looking for an opportunity. He'll fend off a check and get it to Quinn. Quinn, his shot goes off a couple sticks and goes wide. Now around to the net. Moore on the backhand. Comes to the slot with it. Now he'll go forehand. Speedy little skater here. He's looking for an opening. Can't find it. He'll center it. Very nice pass. And what a save there by Lang. Save of the game, no question. There was a whole lot of net from where you and I were standing, Brian.
You're going to have to post bail for him on that one because he just stole that one. Wow. He brought it across and was able to squeeze the 5-hole just enough. That was wide open net. I believe, was that Erlewine with the shot?
That was Rice, I believe.
Rice with the shot. Oh,
no, sorry, it was Flowers.
Flowers with the shot. Oh, man.
Yeah, and Flowers didn't fan on it. He got a lot of it.
He got all of it.
He did nothing wrong there. He did everything right and fired to
save.
the net, but Lang was just just spectacular in that one. You can feel frustrated as a scorer, but that's going to go in way more often than not.
Tell his mother she's got to post bail after this one.
Now down to the far corner, 2 Quaker Valley players and 2 Freeport players will converge there looking for the puck. Dobransky's the one that looks like he's going to come away with it, and he does. He comes behind the net, fends off a check and gets the puck, looking for a head of steam. Sidesteps one player. Here he comes, 4-on-2 the other direction. Come over the line with Zecca. But Dobransky will drag it and slide it towards the net. That's blocked by Watson. It goes over the net. Miller looking to push it deep in the zone. He can't do it. Carlson's got it. Carlson 2-on-4. He's looking to dump it, but he doesn't. He holds it, looking to go cross ice off the stick of Maddie. Maddie's looking to fire to the net. That gets blocked. Goes off the boards behind the net, takes a goofy bounce, still stays behind the net. Dobransky's got it. Dobransky pushes up nicely to Miller. Miller looking cross ice. He can't connect there. Zeka had ahead of steam. So it'll be Carlson with the puck. Carlson wins that race, but can't get the puck into the zone. Carlson will give another try at it. Pulls it off his skates to Watson. Watson to the red line. Watson tries to push it over and gets thwarted there by the passive forecheck again. Looking again to get over the blue line. This time Carlson, 1-on-3. He shoots it. Blocked nicely by Cordier. Big check there by Rice. Knocks Zeka off the puck, and Rice will be the one ends up with it. He's got the puck on his forehand, looking to go off the boards to Watson. Watson settles there, looks it over, tries to find an opening, but he can't. That's blocked by Cordier. Watson again, just looking to get rid of the puck this time, and he does. Dobransky is over there looking for it now. Now it'll end up with the stick of Lippett. Lippett doesn't want it either. He shoots it. Again, that's why it's not too many men. You can't shoot the puck into a line change and get a penalty. But that benefits Quaker Valley either way. They come over the blue line, and they looking for a shot from Susak. Susak gets to the net, takes a big check from Zeka afterwards. The puck will go to the side of the net there, and Dobransky's got it. Dobransky tries to shoot it down the ice. The high stick of Susak will cause a temporary high stick that's now completed as Quinn touches it. A smart play by Quinn to touch it. It was going to be in that spot either way, so might as well take the whistle there. And Quaker Valley seems to, by body language right now, a little bit frustrated.
Absolutely. A couple hits. Zeka just took a little bit of an extra run down here. You know, a lot of frustration after his hit, but Quaker Valley definitely starting to play, not playing like a team up by 1 goal here in the second period.
Right, this low-scoring affair is becoming true. We are prognosticators sometimes. We're 5:38 to go, and the second period's 1-0 Quaker Valley. Crawford gets it for Freeport, sends it all the way around behind the net to the far corner. Rapp looking for it, but it'll be Erlewine that sends it behind the net, and Quinn will grab the puck there and try to settle it down. Wolf on him. Wolf back out of the penalty box. We didn't get to call that earlier, but he is back in play here, and it'll go now to Wolf. Wolf gets over the blue line by himself, tries to shoot it. That's blocked by Erlewine. Wolf again, the lefty, tries to go wide, pushes it up to the near side corner, but he loses that race. And Quaker Valley have a chance to set it. Quinn just tries to push it up the ice. It comes out of the zone. It'll go to Carey. Carey's looking to just change the territory and dump it in. He does, all the way down to our left to the Freeport end. Suwan's got it. Suwan looking for Dobransky. Dobransky now ahead off the stick of Wolf, but that was behind the red line, so that will go for icing with 4:51 to go in the second period.
Do you know what I'm noticing here? Is that even without Trask, I was talking in the pregame about Freeport having to figure out their identity without their leading scorer. They're starting to meld as a 5-man unit every time. No matter which 5 men are out there, they're melding together. They're playing as if they're a team. They're not playing for one person. I'm not saying that they're playing like with Trask, but you know the opportunity is there for them to figure out their identity, and that's what their identity is right now.
They can't be pleased by trail for. We got a whistle here as the puck comes off a body in front and Lang will cover.
My fault. Missed the camera. I had the camera facing down. I started talking.
It was a centering pass off a body. It fell in front of Lang. He covers it in the crease with 4:42 of a face-off. But to pick up what you were talking about there, you can't be pleased anytime in any hockey game trailing 1-0. Moral victories start to go away and as the levels get higher in the sport. But that said, when you go into the locker room, or at least at this point in the hockey game, trailing 1-0, you can go, all right, we've got something good going on for Freeport. Like you said, this game could have gone all kinds of different directions, and it's going pretty well for Freeport given the circumstances.
Every Lang save, every block that they put is just another tip of their cap to them because you don't want to go down 2-0 in this situation. That's where you start getting disheartened. You start questioning your own thing, and you're doing a lot right here. You're doing a whole hell of a lot right.
Right, you are. You kind of alluded to it there, which would have been my next statement. The next goal in this hockey game is enormous.
Yes.
Every goal counts for a lot. They all count for one, technically, but every goal counts for a lot in the grand scheme of things when it's a low-scoring hockey game. But the 1-0 score makes the next goal absolutely huge. And Quaker Valley, that's probably part of their frustration. They think they should have that goal. They've been pressing. They've had a couple good opportunities, but they don't have it yet. And they won't get it here as Cordier looks to go left side. He does to Miller. Miller gets stood up there nicely by Erlewine. Steffi will take it behind his own goal line, tries to go ahead to Moore. Moore's got it, settles it down, fights off a stick check, comes over the blue line now, 1-on-3. He drives wide, looking for the puck in the corner. He's muscled there by Cordier. Turnover happens, and Miller will get it. Pokes it by Steffi. He's 1-on-1 with Erlewine. Can't go anywhere there with it. Miller turns the puck over. Erlewine's got it. Now to Steffi. Steffi and Flowers come over the blue line 2-on-3. Steffi gets it deep into the zone. He'll be the first to retrieve it. Looking to go by Dobransky, but Dobransky's tough to beat. He comes out, gets the puck to the forehand. thinks better of it and retreats behind his own net. Fakes out Steffi there, comes to the near side to Zeka, but that's too hard for him. It goes to Quinn. Quinn shoots it off a leg, still goes wide to the near corner. Zeka's got it there. Zeka looking to go around the boards to Miller. Waits for it. Miller's got it. He thinks better of going up the ice with it and goes back with it. Goes behind his own net as Zeka's got it. Zeka spins it off to Cordier. Cordier looking blue line. Cordier looking to get to the red line. He does and gets it deep into the zone there. An extra shot by Quinn. Could have been a penalty, but the game's no need for penalties at this point. The teams are playing just fine themselves. Cordier blocks that lead pass, but Rice has got it. Rice forces it over the line. Now Maddie's got it. That's poked off of his stick. Goes off a couple sticks, taking some swipes at it, but Zeka will be the one to end up with it. And Zeka will be happily to get it out of the hot kitchen of his own end that just continues to heat up here. And we'll take icing with 2:53 to go. Freeport's questioning why that wasn't a penalty there on Quinn. It wasn't much of a bump. It was more the aftermath that looked bad. But again, a penalty, we talk about the next goal being huge. The next penalty called has to be a good one by the officials because you can't give a team a power play. I mean, again, they're all worth 2 minutes, but some 2 minutes of the game are worth different amounts in terms of intensity than other 2 minutes of the game. And a power play for Quaker Valley right now could be a death sentence. And there's a rebound. Somehow Lang ends up with the puck and grabs a stoppage there. But just to finish that thought, a power play here has a premium to it for either team, especially Quaker Valley with the little bit of surge they're on. And Freeport probably kind of playing survival hockey at this point.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. One game this reminded me of, though, when I was looking back to make sure I got it right, the 2018 quarterfinal for the AA, whenever Quaker Valley went into Nevin Arena and upset Latrobe 1-0. I actually had to look up and make sure that I had the right year on it, but I remember the Bo Tomzak goal in overtime. You know, you think about those tight checking affairs. Latrobe was a very heavy favorite that year. And when you talk about single A right now, the identity of Quaker Valley, they've impressed me so far, their tenacity and everything on how they're playing in this contest. And Freeport stepped up on them. So it's good to see that, but it's definitely starting to remind me a little bit of, you know, how those two teams were able to battle back and forth.
Another save by Lang off the stick of Carlson. A little bit of an unorthodox save as the puck was flat on the ice, and Lang just threw a glove down on it, not behind it, down on top of it, and draws a whistle with 2:14 to go in the second period. As we mentioned at one point, when there was a power play in the first period, shots walked out of that power play 10-10. I believe they're 11-10 at the end of the period, which means that Freeport's only had 2 shots on goal this period. The shots are 23-12 right now. But Freeport gains possession of the puck behind its own net, but can't go anywhere with it as the forecheck of Carlson locks it there. Battles with Suwon. Lippett's trying to dig it out. Rice is there to help for Quaker Valley. It'll be Lippett with the puck, but he pushes it right back into the pile, and the battle will continue. Suwon gets it. Suwon trying to force it up the boards, and a new battle will pursue there, but getting the puck is Bowser. Bowser coming over the line with some speed. Sorry, that was Miller. Miller goes to Zeka, trying to center it. Oh, just missed Miller there. And Freeport, good turnover there. Suwon fires the net, and the glove of Buderbaugh grabs it, forces a stoppage with 1:40 to go in the second period. If that counts as a shot on goal, that's only the third shot.
It is.
To 11 for Quaker Valley this period alone. So we'll go face off to the right of Buderbaugh. Quaker Valley looking to set up a defensive zone face-off play here, and they win the draw, and they'll go around the boards with it. Rice will be the only player there. Plenty of time to figure it out, and he tries to come up the ice with it, and it goes off a stick, and Cordier's got it. Cordier regroups to Lippett. Lippett takes a hard check there and knocks him off the puck, and Rice has it, but that's knocked away by Miller. Rice gets it back. A couple bodies collide there, and we get it over the blue line. Another collision there. A little sloppy right now as Quinn gets the puck. Quinn looking to get it into the zone, but can't get it as deep as he wants to. As Dobransky again has the puck. Dobransky goes left side to Miller. Miller and Lippett come over the line 2-on-2. Miller trying to go forehand, throws it to the net off the blocker of Buderbaugh. Miller again trying to center it. Good opportunity there by Lippett, but can't get all of it. Cordier's got it in the neutral zone. Tries to make a move around someone, and Rice stays on that puck and forces a turnover. Gets by Dobransky, but Dobransky gets help from Cordier, and it's sent through the neutral zone, and Earlwine's got it. Earlwine trying to go left side to Quinn. Off his stick, and it'll come to Miller. Sorry, Lippett. Now Zeka's got it. Zeka looks to go backhander, but Moore forces a turnover. Moore looking to shoot, tries to find a lane. He'll go far side. Good pass there. And once again, better save by Lang off the stick of Steffi.
Oh, well, Lang is absolutely stealing the show so far, if you ask me. He's looking very solid. The only one he gave up was a tough one to give up, and Like this should be at least 4 or 5 here for Quaker Valley. And you talked about frustration a little bit earlier. That might be leading to it right now.
Absolutely. Well, there's no easier position to frustrate the opposition than goaltender. And a little shout out to Lang. We've talked about the absence of Trask as their best player. Trask is certainly their best player offensively, but Lang ranks 4th in Class Single A in save percentage. So he's no slouch, and I think we're going to end up with at least a penalty here. Maybe 2. Well, we got 1 penalty. It's going to go on Quaker Valley. It was a play on the near side away from the puck. I knew there was activity there, but the whistle blew.
Quinn.
Yeah, Quinn again. So Quinn will take his 2nd penalty of the game and lead to the 2nd penalty overall of the game and the 2nd power play to Freeport. We talked about the premium these have with only 18 seconds to go in this period. That's barring a goal by Freeport. That adds to their, again, we wanted to get back in the locker room and maybe feel good about ourselves. That pumps up that locker room speech for Quaker or for Freeport if you can say we have a power play opportunity coming out of this period. But with 18.1 to go, we'll see where this leads. Puck is dropped there. A little interference by Zeka, but it can't get to a teammate. Dobransky sidesteps the man, tries to shoot it through too many bodies. That doesn't go anywhere, and puck goes backhander across through everyone with 8 seconds to go. Looking to bring the puck up the ice now is Erlewine. Erlewine dances. One player takes a hit from a second. That is absolutely not a penalty. I'm not sure what we're yelling about there, but that was a good flurry of action there around the Quaker Valley net to our right. And we'll end the period with that. With 1:42 left on the Freeport power play, the Yellow Jackets will look to regroup in the locker room, trailing 1-0. The first period goal by Carlson of Quaker Valley will be the difference maker at this point. And Brian, a lot of what we expected so far.
Oh my God, this has been a lot of fun.
It's been not quite the route we thought we'd get here with some of the goofy things that have happened, but it's 1-0 in a low-scoring game. We haven't seen a lot of penalties. We haven't seen a lot of body checks.
I mean, obviously we got to consider what we have going on here. We didn't know what we were going to get going in, and this is actually this has been a little bit of a pleasant surprise between these two squads, putting together an actual nice little defensive effort of a game, a nice little goaltending duel in a way, if you think about it.
It's been entertaining.
Yeah.
Absolutely been entertaining. That's all we ask for as a broadcast, right? We don't.
Yeah, absolutely.
I haven't cared about a game, who won or lost a game in a very long time, nor do I care tonight. I care for entertainment, and we're getting it. For all the viewers out there, I hope you're feeling the same way, credit or not to the broadcast team. But we will be back in action here with you shortly. We'll go to the ice cut. Again, Quaker Valley on top of Freeport 1-0 after 2 periods of play. I'm Dave Fryer alongside Brian Mitchell. Brought to you by Pittsburgh Hockey Digest. Hang with us, and we'll be back for a recap and the 3rd period.
And we are back here at the Baierl Ice Complex. Dave Fryer, Brian Mitchell, thank you for joining us here. Dave, what can you say so far? Great game
Again,
so far.
there was for those of you out there who are F1 fans, and I know that's a growing number by the year, especially if you own Netflix, that there was a big discussion yesterday with the F1 final race. Or I don't know if you know F1 at all or follow it at all,
not really.
About whether there's a sport or an entertainment value to all of this. It's certainly both in my mind, and we're getting both tonight. We're getting the beautiful game of hockey as a sport, and then we're getting the entertaining version of it, up and down the ice. Every play matters, every pass, every save in particular matters. So we've had a great hockey game here to this point with a 1-0 score, and probably a great period ahead nonetheless. The best one of the three should be the third period, and we've got ourselves that opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely, and and this could go either way. I literally feel like you said it, the next goal is going to be the biggest one of the entire game. It's either going to put Quaker Valley in a demanding lead, especially in the way that this game has been played, or it's going to breathe that new life into Freeport. I mean, they got a minute 42 remaining on a power play when they come back on fresh ice. So anything can happen on fresh ice, and maybe they've saw Butterball. I'm not sure. Brewball, I'm sorry.
If you're right. If you're Quaker Valley, regardless of what your fandom is out there right now, put yourself on Quaker Valley's bench and think about the next goal either direction. If you score that next goal, you probably go, all right, we've got this game. Let's play hard and lock it down. If you don't get that goal and they score it, panic could set in. Those are two very different feelings.
Yeah, it's like I said, this game can go either way as we move on.
Right. And if you're Freeport, same thing. Put yourself on the Freeport bench. If you get scored on, you probably think, man, that's probably insurmountable. But if you score the goal, all of a sudden, new life.
You don't have to worry about freaking out if you're Freeport later. So, speaking of one-goal games.
Out-of-town scoreboard, sir. Have at it.
Out-of-town scoreboard. Well, it was a one-goal game until I refreshed it, but Norwin leading Kiski 6-4. That's at the Palmer Imaging Arena. I finally have given up on the fact that it's not Center Ice Arena anymore. It still bites. It still bites, and it's fighting me all the time. But I'm getting there. It's happening. Eventually, it was going to happen. But
I struggle with that one, not because I will hold off of whether I feel sponsors and all those things are appropriate. It's like the what was the Florida Panthers Arena, the Enterprise Rent-A-Car Center. Yes, right. At one point, it was the Enterprise Rent-A-Car Center, but you couldn't rent a car there. Can you get imaging done at the Palmer Imaging Arena?
It might be able to.
Well, we'll find out.
Yeah. All right. This one, of course, is 1-0 Quaker Valley. Let's see. The final game that's playing there's one game playing right now we don't have a score for. It's between the two Wheeling teams, Wheeling Park and Wheeling Catholic. North Hills leading Hampton at the Island 4-3 right now. I'm going to look in on that one because that's an interesting score. Hampton looking a little bit better as of late. The Talbots dropping and then playing well.
They won a game here, I believe it was against Moon, that they looked like a playoff team. But their record doesn't show that quite yet. So they have the potential.
So let's put it this way. North Hills went off to a 4-1 lead at the end of the first.
Wow.
But Hampton were able to get back into it. They were looks like
Logan Scanlon has all 3 goals for Hampton as well.
A hat trick for Logan Scanlon for the Talbots, but Anthony Kiger getting 2 goals for the Indians. Derek Pietrzyk getting another goal for them, and Evan Benscoter for the North Hills Indians in the first. Let's look at the goaltenders. Tyler Manfred 9 saves on 12 shots. Brendan Frankel getting the start for the Talbots, and he stopped 21 of 25.
That's pretty good performance.
Pretty
if you
good
scroll back up
yes.
there, I believe, if I caught that correctly, the scoring in the first period came in a flurry. It sure did.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
About 6 minutes worth, there were 5 goals.
8:36, 9:32, 10:33, 12:30, and 14:30 were the goals.
And that even carried into the second. Both goals in the second were scored in the first 3 minutes. So good game there. Let's, again, talk about entertainment. This is the time of year where,
and they're not even anywhere near the intermission yet, so they got a little bit of time for the intermission. They're about 10 minutes left in the second period of that one.
Right. That must have been a 7:30 start then.
Yep, absolutely.
Or maybe it was Island Sports.
No, that was
7:15.
7:15 start at the Island. So they're still moving along down there. But, yeah, this one 1-0. Really interesting way that this one might go. I do like that. We were talking about the next game. And
we're not,
interesting. I'll be on the call
entertainment on the first one. We're going to hopefully get the same entertainment on the second one because it looks like a very even matchup there as well.
Pine Richland and
Baldwin.
The Baldwin Fighting Highlanders, both fighting for third place and also in that driver's seat. If you consider how many games both of them have played, with a win here, you're getting that step up on Peters Township and North Allegheny. And it's a very big game for both teams, especially going towards the Christmas break. So it's going to be a fun one, 9 o'clock here from the island. I'm not from the island. You get me all the time. You get me. From the Baierl Ice Complex. I'll be on the call. You'll be playing music and getting me in trouble with the YouTube police. So I'll be in YouTube.
I'm sure no one out there is enjoying me that much, but I do music and announcing for the Pine Richland Rams, and that's my obligation for the evening. So I joined you guys for this one, and I'm glad you had me.
And just so everybody knows, AAA. One more, the next game we'll have for AAA, I believe. I don't know if I have another one on the schedule. I got to look at my schedule. I don't even know my own schedule, Dave Fryer. I see
it's
so
a good
many
problem
games
to have.
But is January 3rd at North Park, the ice rink. It is going to be the North Allegheny Tigers and the Seneca Valley Raiders. We're taking it outdoors for Burgh Hockey Night. Just so everybody knows, it is going to be an audio-only broadcast live because there's no internet there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a good feed there, and you guys deserve a good feed for that one. So I am going to be recording it, and we will be replaying the live, not the live game, replayed on Wednesday at 4:30. Wednesday at 4:30 was when we're going to play that live on YouTube. So you'll be able to rewatch the game as it progressed throughout the game, and it will be up in the archives on the YouTube page at that time. I felt like trying to go through buffering and all this other stuff wasn't going to be worth it for these teams. So especially an outdoor game, one of the first outdoor games.
You never know what the weather conditions are either.
And the first outdoor game in the league in a while, if I remember correctly. So
yes.
It's worth it to give it an actual shot and give it the right way to go about it. So that's what we want to do.
There were several years certainly around the onset of the Winter Classic at the NHL level that there were outdoor games. It became the thing. Mm-hmm. And, in fact, one year I believe every PIHL team got an outdoor game at Highmark Stadium. Mm-hmm. Whether it was a league game or not, I'm not really sure, but I believe every team had at least the opportunity to play there. Mm-hmm. And that kind of died off, and for good reason. It became oversaturated, and there were games where it snowed a lot. There were games where it rained a lot. There were games where the ice just plain melted, and we've seen it even in the Winter Classic. They've definitely gotten better in the NHL of maintaining the outdoor rinks and repairing. If you remember back to the original Winter Classic with Pittsburgh and Buffalo, they fixed that rink about 16 times in that game. And we're obviously not at that level where we have people like Dan Craig who are ice experts and go out and fix the ice in the middle of a game. They've definitely done a good job in this county of upgrading the facilities. I have not seen North Park since it's been upgraded. I believe you have.
I just was there today. I posted up on Twitter and Facebook about our broadcast coming from that day today for the promo. I talked to the facility, beautiful facility, great people. I'm more than excited for this. I've been on the phone a couple times with the head coach Mike Bagnato of North Allegheny, who's basically setting this up right now, doing a lot of the footwork on this, the groundwork for this game, and he was more than excited. He actually tried to get me write this in before the season even started, opening night when I was here. So, or no, the second week that I was here, but it was good. But we're back to play, sir.
So we'll go opening face-off of the third period. Carlson for Quaker Valley shoots it forward, and Cordier will get it. He'll go cross ice to Dobransky. Brian, I'd like you to watch this period till Dobransky comes off the ice at all.
No, I don't see it happening unless they make him. They tell him he has to go for a penalty or any other reason. Then I'll believe that he's off the ice.
Dobransky will hold that clearing pass in, tries to shoot at the net. It goes off the leg of Erlewine and goes to the corner. Zecca's got it there. Zecca trying to settle the puck. Fends off the check of Watson. Will go off the boards to Miller. Miller goes back to Zecca. Zecca dumps it into the corner, and Miller pursues, but Erlewine will win that race. Erlewine comes around the boards, tries to clear it, but it goes off a body all the way over to Dobransky. Dobransky gathers it up and shoots it to the net, and Budabaugh will turn that aside. A second chance, and Budabaugh scrambling, but puck can't get through him. Dobransky holds that one in.
That's a penalty.
Not against Dobransky, so he'll stay on the ice
Cordier.
here. He'll touch the puck. Cordier made a good play to keep it in there. That maybe is a little bit of a build-up. I don't believe Cordier reached out too far of anything there, but it certainly forced a penalty to be called because it was a turnover going the other direction. That would have been a great opportunity for Quaker Valley. So if there's such thing as a good penalty, you just saw it.
That's one right there. You don't want to give them an opportunity to get out there on the break, especially the way they've been playing defense against Quaker Valley. You don't want to get them behind you and give them an opportunity to get that empty netter. I mean, that open goal, not an empty netter. No, not by any means of laying in a net. But
as we talked all this up about Dobransky being on the ice the whole period, he is not at the moment. Bowser and Lippett at the forward positions, and Suwon and Crawford on defense for Freeport will be the penalty killing unit. Quaker Valley will start with their second power play unit as the first unit was just on the ice. And it'll be Watson with the puck. Lippett will converge on him and knock the puck away and push it into the neutral zone where Moore will corral it. Moore looking to gain the line and does. Beats 2 defenders looking for a shot. Takes too long to get rid of it, so that's blocked. Goes to the corner. Watson's got it. Watson pushes into the corner to Moore. Moore looking the scene over. Goes to Watson. Watson turns and fires it to the net. It goes wide of everything. Goes behind the net. Back there to pursue was Crawford, but can't get it out of the zone. Crawford's got it again, pushes it up. Irwine settles there. Irwine goes across to Moore, tries to go cross corner to Flowers. Flowers has it, goes backhander all the way across through everyone and out to the neutral zone. Freeport's not going to get a line change here because they're a little slow looking at the bench to get 1 player off, maybe 2 players off. Suon's one of them. That'll bring Dobransky back on the ice for a short break there. Sorry, that wasn't Dobransky. That was Zeka, but it doesn't matter. Dobransky does get on the ice because of the icing call here with 14:57 gone to play in the game and 50 seconds to go on the penalty kill. We'll bring a face-off back to the Quaker Valley zone. To the left of Booterbaugh, Miller will be in to take the draw. He'll face off against Carlson, so Quaker Valley's got their first power play unit on the ice, and that will be Maddie with the puck. Steffi tries to go cross ice to Quinn. Quinn settles it down, looks for Steffi again. Steffi's got it, looking for Carlson. That goes through Carlson, but off the boards, he got it on the forehand. He tries to get over the line, but his own player, Rice, will block it away. Steffi's got it, playing defense on this power play. Will dump it deep into the corner. Rice will be the first one there with Crawford lightly in pursuit. Rice throws it to the point to Quinn. Quinn goes cross ice to Steffi. Steffi, the righty, goes left corner, can't connect. We'll go to the point now to Quinn. Quinn, the lefty on the left point, looks to go to Steffi. Steffi winds, fakes to center point to Quinn. Quinn off foot, shoots it to the net. Again, gets through everyone and finds Lang's logo on the chest. And with 10 seconds to go on the penalty kill, we'll take a face off to the right of Lang.
Well, this is going to be where it's where the game's won in the next couple minutes here because both teams look like there's a chance that one of them's going to grab that brass ring here. But, I mean, you can't see much further. It looks like something's building here.
Again, we talked about the value of a penalty or a power play at this point in the game. That was a valuable one, but Freeport came up big to the task, and they get the puck out of the zone, back to even strength. Cortier's got it. Tries to get by Quinn. Quinn sweeps at it. Cortier controls it to the corner. Quinn pokes it away from him, and Zeka will get there. Zeka rims it off the glass. He'll come around the board. Steffi's still out here. Steffi's got the puck, looking over the scene. He'll come blue line, red line, blue line, and wide. Looking to drive the net, winds and fires. That's blocked by Cortier. It's stuck in Cortier somewhere, and we'll get a whistle there. Somehow that ended up in his jersey, I believe, and he was trying to drop it. It didn't drop, so actually he just pointed it was in his glove. So we'll take a face-off in the Freeport end on the last play there with 13:38 to go in the third period. Quaker Valley holds on to that 1-0 lead. That was, again, good power play opportunity, but they didn't make too much of it. I think they got a shot on goal during that power play. Go off the glass here and out of the zone. Irwine knocks it down, goes cross ice to Quinn. Quinn will just flip it down to the corner. And Dobransky, who I don't think saw much of that PK, is now a little fresh. He'll come with a head of steam. He'll lead the charge up the ice, 4-on-2 with a back checker. Dobransky takes a hard hit. Everyone just stops right there. Dobransky goes down, and Quaker Valley's able to get the puck out of the zone. Cortier's got it. Dobransky looks like he's hurt on that play. He's going to retreat to the bench. So all of our talk of 17 minutes of play here has turned into not much so far, but Freeport's playing well nonetheless. Irwine's got it. He flips the puck ahead, looking for Kennewick. That can't connect. Freeport's looking to get the puck into the zone. That's Wolf will dump it deep into the zone. It'll go behind the net to the corner to Quinn. Quinn slowly bringing the puck up the ice. Again, tries for one of those long lead passes that touches nothing except the inboard. So 2:44 to go. We'll bring the faceoff back to our left and to the left of Booterbaugh in the Quaker Valley zone.
I got to mention something real fast. Another change this year. I don't know if it was this year or the previous year because I didn't get to see them last year. But Quaker Valley's color scheme changed to the same with the Penguins, the gold. They changed from the black and Vegas gold to the black and looks like the Pittsburgh gold.
Right. Yeah, so Quaker Valley had those jerseys for a very long time. That's a little bit unusual. They look a little more like.
Well, Franklin Regional did it a couple years
ago.
They switched from the Vegas gold to the Pittsburgh gold 2 or 3 years ago. So, want to talk about the Penguins being intertwined in the city? It's a good color scheme.
Centering pass here is blocked by Freeport. They'll flip the puck up, but not out of the zone. Erline holds it and sends it down into the corner. Steffi's got it there. Steffi trying to force it through a couple bodies, can't do so, so Quaker Valley will have to regroup in the neutral zone. Watson throws it off the board, and Lippett's got it. Lippett gets it over the line, looking to drive down the wing, shoots it. Buderbach comfortably turns that aside. It goes behind the net again. Watson's got it. Watson pushes it back further behind the net. Steffi's got it now. Steffi looking for an outlet. He'll take the shorter pass to his left. Flowers has it. Flowers goes red line, but he fans on the pass. That actually worked for him as he gets by Dobransky, who's hobbled but back on the ice. Suwan gets there for Freeport, throws it up the wall. As Watson holds it in there, he dishes it out to Steffi. He'll go back to the corner. Now Flowers in there. Flowers wards off a check, kicks it to himself, takes another check and gets it to Watson. Watson looking to go deep into the corner to Moore, shifty little player, looking for some openings there. He can't find it. Dobransky knocks it away from him. Suwan's got it. Suwan will just take icing. There's a little bit of confusion there about what was going on. So we're going to call the net off as a couple players come together and a few shoves are exchanged. Again, I think that's a little bit more frustration. Sure enough, the net was off by a good bit now that we've identified that being the reason.
One thing I've noticed between the two teams is the goaltending, and not in the way that we've been discussing it, but their rebound control. I have not seen too many bad rebounds, nor have I seen any opportunities come off of rebounds for anybody to get a shot.
I think there was only one time I saw Lang off of his skates or knees, or out of a normal position where you're scrambling a little bit. So yeah, that's not only rebound control but body control. So back to live action here. Dobransky's got it. Dobransky goes right side to Wolf. Wolf coming to the middle of the slot, tries to shoot it to the net, and that flutters just wide. Rapp's got it. Rapp backhands it towards the net. Wolf looking for it, can't connect there. Carlson has it. Bowser takes it away from him once and twice. Bowser looking to send it deep into the zone. On his second try, he gets it in. Quinn will be back to retrieve as we tick under 11 minutes to go in the game. Quinn sets it up right there. Very passive, not even a 1-2-2. It's a 3-2 forecheck by Freeport at this point, maybe playing into their strengths and looking for that bad frustration turnover from Quaker Valley. But they've got it now in their end. Rapp's got it on the left side. Rapp tries to go far ice. That's not going to play as Quinn's got it. Quinn content to just push it deep into the zone. And Cordier will be back there to get it. Cordier, forehand, goes backhand, shoots it off the referee. And that's a turnover. Rice sends it to the net. Lang tried to grab it out of the air, and the rebound fluttered there for a second. But Freeport escapes, and they shoot it up the ice. That'll probably go for another icing call, and it does with 10:09 to go in the hockey game. Well, we got an icing here. Brian, quick sad note. I want to send my condolences on behalf of Pittsburgh Hockey Digest to the King family and the Cal U hockey community on the unexpected and tragic death of Branson King over the weekend. We always come together as a hockey community, so I hope that's heartfelt, as quick as it may be, that we care about each other in this sport, and when things like that happen, it reminds us of why we're here. We are family. So back to live action as we tick under 10 minutes to go. Quaker Valley poke checks it away, and McHenry with his second shift of the game. Again, we weren't expecting him to do anything other than cheer his team on from the bench. He's got another shift here. But Watson has it now. Watson chips it into the corner. Susak will take chase for Quaker Valley, but it'll be Freeport rimming around the boards, and Bowser trying to get it out. Sorry, there's Miller. Miller trying to get it to Lippett. Lippett's in there digging. Lippett will back off, and it'll be a 2-on-2 battle in the corner. It'll go around to the far end. Crawford will try to rim it, but Watson's the only one there waiting for it. Back behind the net. McHenry again. McHenry looking to dig it in and takes a check there from Crawford. McHenry got the puck. He pushes it to the corner to Flowers, I believe. They battle over there. Susak takes a shot that goes off of Crawford's arm, and Zecca will come deep to help out. Can't get it out, though, as Watson's also in deep. Watson tries to fight off Crawford. Crawford pokes it away from him. Zecca's got it. Zecca pushes it up the boards. Ooh, there's a very rough collision there. That could have gone both directions. I think they're going to take both players. The Quaker Valley player, I believe, was Carey, who came in, and that's like the definition of the new rule. Did not have any regard for the puck and went after the Freeport player who was Zecca, and Zecca just decided to meet that check up high and knock the helmet off in the process. So fair enough. That'll go coincidental minors. Cross-check to Zecca. He doesn't like it, but that was about the easiest call of the two. And we're going to throw
Carey's going into the box.
Should be Carey into the box, who still doesn't have his helmet on and went to the bench. So 9:01 to play. That won't affect on us.
They called a rough on.
Rough on Carey is the correct call because he didn't play the puck, and a cross-check, I believe, was a call on Zecca because he cross-checked the player high.
They immediately went to look at the helmet to make sure it was actually wedged on, was actually properly attached, but.
Yeah, I don't, well,
Yeah.
every side has a complaint here, but in the end,
Yeah.
the unbiased eyes that we are say that's fair both directions.
Yeah, I'm
we'll
good
stay
with
5-on-5.
I am good with that.
So Freeport will go behind the net as Dobransky rims it around looking for Suwon. Suwon goes to the middle to Miller. Miller passes behind him, but he stops anyway, retreats back to his own end. And Dobransky tries to poke it by Moore, but Moore takes it away and gives it to Steffi. Steffi digging the puck out of his own skates, gets it across the line to Flowers. Flowers goes forehand, backhand, forehand again, tries to wing it to the net and can't do so. Suwon's got it, tries to dig it out of his own skates, and he can't, but he's got another shot at it, and he'll carry it out on his own this time. Gets to the red line, flips it in deep. And Suwon will be the first one there for Freeport. He gets a puck behind the net. He only has one helper, so he goes high to Dobransky. Dobransky kicks it to his stick and into the corner. Suwon tries to center, can't get through as Lippett digs for it. Suwon is there to help him. As 3 Quaker Valley players come to the scene, they'll battle for it along the boards behind the net. Quinn will be the one to come away with it. Quinn settles it down, goes back in, spins away from a Freeport player, stops behind the net. Spins away from a Freeport player again. He'll come up a left wing, looking to go long again. That one's tipped by Miller, so that won't go for icing, and Dobransky will win the race back to the puck. Dobransky to his forehand, goes to the boards, trying to stick handle by the referee is Flowers, I believe, and he can't do so, so Freeport will have a chance to get it up the ice. Here comes Dobransky leading the rush, looking to shoot it, which is a good idea, but he doesn't have a lane, so he carries it in deep, which is also a good idea. He'll swing around behind the net, coming through the circle. A nice low shot gets blocked, though. Miller feeds the point as Dobransky chases off for a line change. That shot from the point is blocked, deflected to the corner, and comes near side as Steffi tries to flip it out, but Suwon blocks it. Suwon reached for the puck as a teammate did, and they both give up the puck to Steffi. Moore tries to settle a bouncing puck. He can't do so at first. Players coming together again. The game's getting a little more physical at this point as they can't get points on the board. There's a couple shots there. That's probably going to be both of them again. A little bit of frustrations, I think, on both sides here. Obviously, Quaker Valley looking to cling to their 1-0 lead. With 28 shots, they would like to have a second goal and can't do so. And Freeport just getting a little frustrated. They can't generate a whole lot of offense with 16 shots on goal, so that just kind of spills over as the hockey game generally does with raw emotions. And the penalties on both sides, so they'll put more into the box for
They're giving them both roughs.
Quaker Valley, and I think the
Moore
player Miller is already in there for Freeport, so both roughing. That's fair. Moore was probably the aggressor on there, but both of them got their hands up into each other's head, and that's what penalties are.
We'll get a face-off at center.
7:09 to go in the hockey game.
And
we'll stay 5-on-5.
Really the first spark of back and forth, if you think about it, because even after that hit down on the corner, nobody really reacted.
Yeah, we kind of missed it. Whatever happened when the net was off and players come together was the first real time that the teams seemed to not like each other, rather. And that spilled over into the play now. But here's Lippett with a chance, knocks the puck down, but it's a bouncing puck. It rolls off his stick. He regathers it, goes to the right wing. That's poked away from him, but he gets it again, tries to feed the point. Puck comes loose into the circle, and Quaker Valley to Quinn will get it up to the left wing. Quinn over the blue line, 4-on-2. Quinn drives it wide but loses control of the puck. Tries to center it on the backhand, but Rice has got it. Rice throws it towards the net. Only Freeport players are there. Here comes Suwon. Suwon goes right side. Can't connect there with Wolf. Wolf hounding the puck but can't get it as it goes to Carlson back here on defense. I believe just covering for Quinn. Tries to fire a puck. It goes through everyone. Rice takes it off the boards, and Lippett's got it. Lippett bounces it off the boards and falls down, so Rice picks up the puck. Tries to throw it to the net. Nothing there. Lippett's got it. Lippett turns it over. Another puck to the net. Lang, as always, in great position. We'll stop that one and smother it with 6:14 to go in the third period.
Now they're back to playing hockey. It's
the beauty of the game.
It's the beauty of this game. It's just, especially in this one, whenever they've been back and forth, as I said, a little bit of a rush here, a little bit of a rush there, then a lull. And this time it's a little bit of physicality, then a lull.
Yeah, the problem for Freeport is that they can't afford another lull. They have to find a second wind or their turbo booster or whatever it may be here to get their opportunity turned into a goal. So they'll take the puck back in their own end. They'll whim it around looking for Rapp. That goes beyond him, but it comes outside the zone anyway. Erlewine will just spin it back into the zone. Dobransky's got it. Dobransky's tried to split the defense and can't do so, and Zeka's got it. Zeka turns the puck over to Steffi in the slot. Zeka's there to meet him again with a body and force a turnover, and it'll still sit there harmlessly in the slot for a second, but then dangerously as Lang makes another great save. Coming off of the wall is Steffi, looking for the slot, feeds it to Watson. Watson goes deep for Flowers. Flowers tries to find the low corner, and that's not there as Lang's pad is there. The rebound is covered again by Lang. And with 5:38 as the clock ticks away there, should be 5:39 or 40, but a couple of extra seconds ticked off to the advantage of Quaker Valley. So we'll take a face-off in the Freeport end. Again, I think Dobransky's the one they're probably going to have to look for to generate the offense here. He's had a couple of times on the bench this period, but just can't seem to get the same spark and that same jump over the red line and blue line like he had in the second period. Matty passes the puck off to Carlson, and he shoots and scores. Quickly getting rid of that puck. I heard the ting of the post. I wasn't sure it was, and I saw it rolling around the back of the net. So Carlson with the second of the game with 5:31 to go gives the Quakers a 2-0 lead.
He just piped that one in, top corner. There was nothing Lang could have done. It was just a beautifully placed, hard shot. And listen, hats off to Lang, hats off to Freeport. This has been a heck of a game. That is not one you should have to worry about.
Yeah, you make a good point. There's been a lot of danger area turnovers in this game, but the attempt to shoot it usually was either blocked or Lang was probably the other way around. Lang was in a great spot or it got blocked. That one, Steffi was wise enough to pass it to Carlson as a shooter on his off wing, and he was just able to fire it quickly. And that was all the difference. Just the timing of it and the speed of it makes it 2-0. Cordier goes around the inboards to Dobransky. Dobransky looking to bring the puck up the ice. He'll have to dish it off to Zeka. Zeka goes back to Dobransky, but that's poked away, and that comes outside the zone, and we'll take a whistle there on offsides with 5:02 to go. So if you're Freeport, you need to dig deep here. If I'm Freeport, I'm thinking about when I'm going to use my timeout, and it's not now, but it's not too far from now if I'm the coach on that bench.
No, absolutely. Kelly Mason, I was going to say hats off to him for being able to keep the team under control for that last couple minutes. Nothing crazy, not losing their momentum, not losing their heads out there. And that's going to be more important now.
Dump by Quinn hits the beam overhead, and we'll come back to the neutral zone. We'll go to center ice with this one of note here. All of the players who were in the penalty box are now out of the penalty box. So as full strength as Freeport can get, they have it for this hockey game. And they win the faceoff. Dobransky's got it. Dobransky looking for that jump again. Can't get it, but Suwon will take the puck over the line, trying to feed it to the net. And there's a whistle here. There's a penalty. I believe it was a hit by Steffi late behind the play there on Dobransky. And he'll go to the box for hooking, actually. It'll be a hook. I heard bodies colliding behind the play here. I didn't see the hook because the puck had moved to my left. But Steffi will go for hooking. Again, I think every penalty in this game has been earned, so I didn't see it, but I'm not going to doubt it. And we'll take a power play to our left. Freeport's third opportunity of the game, I believe, with 4:48 to go in the hockey game. Miller in on the draw against Carlson. Carlson will win that draw for a moment, but Miller pulls it out to the point. It'll go to Dobransky off his skate. Rice will just chip it up the ice, and it right into the referee. So it doesn't go up the ice. Dobransky has it there. Works just the same as it gets it out of the zone as Cordier looks to go deep, but Rice cuts him off. He goes to Dobransky. Dobransky over the line looking for Zeka, looking for a drop pass, and he gets it. Goes through everyone on the shot and wide. Miller will stop it on the right wing boards and hold it there for a second. He goes to Cordier. Cordier back to Miller. Miller tried to take it and wheel it, but couldn't do so. Goes in the corner, Suwon. Suwon's got the puck behind the net. Coming near side to Zeka. Zeka sets up, tries to slow pace down a little bit here, looking for an opportunity, looking to shoot it. That one's blocked by Erlewine. Goes to the point to Cordier. Cordier trying to get rid of it quickly. That one's blocked by Quinn. And Cordier's got it again. Cordier looking at Zeka, but doesn't go that direction. He sets it up, feeds it to the net. Good save there by Buderbaugh, and the rebound is nowhere near the crease. Goes to the far boards. Dobransky gets it, centers it through everyone. No one home. Goes to the near point to Cordier. Lines up, fires, and no rebound. Once again, Buderbaugh. We've talked about Lang a lot tonight, mainly because Lang's got way more of the action. But anything around Buderbaugh has just been swallowed or cleared anywhere near of the net tonight.
Absolutely, and he's using that right glove to his advantage. So a lot of the players tend to shoot towards the stick side. You get the better opportunities on the stick side, and whenever that stick side is actually the glove side and you're not aware of it till the last minute, it helps out, especially. But Buderbaugh definitely in good position most of the time.
This will be sent down for another icing call, except Lang comes out and stops it, so that actually they're shorthanded, so that wouldn't be an icing call. We have 42 seconds to go on the penalty. We'll go right wing to Cordier. Cordier to Miller. Miller with four hands comes to the corner looking to shoot, but then settles the puck down and tries to fire it, and Erlewine blocks it. The clearing attempt is held in by Dobransky. Bransky looking to shoot. Another good rebound control by Buderbaugh as it goes wide of everyone into the corner. Quaker Valley is the first one there, and Carey sends it down the ice. Lang will stop it there for Dobransky, but Flowers is all over him and forces a turnover. Flowers on his backhand dumps it in the corner. He collides with Dobransky, and that allows Miller to pick up the puck. Miller will come right side, now left side. Now passes it back to the right, coming over the line. They're on sides there, and there's a hard check, and that's easy call again. Could have been a knee, could have been an elbow. It was a lot of things there.
They got her. I think it's interference is what they ended up calling.
I believe it's an elbow, actually.
Was it? Okay. I saw the arm up. Did they call the?
It's a penalty no matter what.
Yeah, it's definitely. Yep, elbow.
In the end, they're all worth 2 minutes, and there would be a brief 5-on-3 opportunity here for Freeport of 3 seconds with 2:50 to go. Again, I'm thinking about situations I want to call a timeout. If I'm Freeport, this is probably it. You've had your top unit out there. I don't see Dobransky out there now, but the surge that has to come needs to start with a goal. That's my first priority as a coach, is get a goal. But there's a good save by Buderbaugh, a great shot by Miller. I don't know if Buderbaugh made the save necessary other than being in great position and got it off the blocker. And that'll put us back to 5-on-4. Goes left side to Crawford. Crawford goes to shoot, and Buderbaugh swallows that one up again. That seems to be the theme. We've seen a lot of that. Freeport doing a good job at feeding the puck to the net. Buderbaugh doing a better job at just eating them.
Right into the logo. Absolutely right into the logo.
And that's not even to say the shot is into the logo. The shot was targeted for an open part of the net when he let it go, but Buderbaugh does a good job at getting the whole chest in front of that puck. Cordier tries to hold it in. He can't. That'll create a break the other direction. Here's Carlson trying to beat Crawford. He'll hold up looking for Rice. Feeds it to the 5-hole. And wow, another great save by Lang between the knees. He rolls over, and the puck is literally sitting inches from the goal line, but not in, and that keeps it 2-0.
Lang has been the workhorse here for Freeport in this game. I mean, everybody else is given the opportunity on the opposite side, but Lang has been keeping them in this game.
We talk too much in hockey about goals being the entertainment. I don't necessarily agree with that. I think hockey's the most entertaining when there's scoring chances, and part of that is because you get to see spectacular saves and goaltending performances. And we've talked about the entertainment tonight. The goaltenders are a big reason why. They played exceptionally well, both ends of the rink. Here's Quinn poking it away, and he'll fire the puck up the ice. It'll come down to Dobransky just on the ice. Dobransky trying to bring it back in quickly as Freeport hurries to get it back on side. Dobransky's got it, drives wide, but that's poked away by Erlewine. Erlewine muscles Dobransky off the puck, and they'll fight for it there. Carlson in to help. Sorry, that was Steffi in to help, and he'll send it the length of the ice. And with 1:42 to go and 52 seconds to go in the penalty, we'll get a possible call there. Nope, that was just, I think, a harmless little play. That'll be a delayed offside, not a penalty for the ref having her arm in the air. So that lets Dobransky corral the puck and come through the neutral zone with a little bit of steam now. He'll drive wide on Carey, looking to shoot the puck, but Quinn's in the way. So a carry behind the net, centers it. Had a couple of sticks there, but it goes to Quaker Valley. Now Miller's got it. Miller will stop the puck there on the right wing circle. Cordier, one-timer to the net. Quinn stopped it, knocked off his stick. Big save there by Buderbaugh, almost instinctive. And the puck goes to the corner. Quinn takes it, an open net to our right. It goes just wide. That won't go for icing because of the penalty. So Dobransky has to play goalie and a sword here until he gets some help. There's a good check by Cordier that knocks the puck free in the corner, and Miller will go and retrieve as we tick under a minute to go in the hockey game. Miller looking to go to Suwon. He does connect. Suwon over the line, looking to pass. He pulls up. He's muscled off the puck there and knocked down, and here comes Flowers the other direction, but it goes ahead to Dobransky. Dobransky just fires it across the ice, and Zeka's looking for it. Susak is in there for Quaker Valley. He turns it over. The shot is blocked by Quinn. Quinn's got it. He's looking to get the puck out of the zone again and can't do it. We tick under 30 seconds to go in the game. Quinn's in there digging for it. Steffi joins him. Steffi's going to be the one to come away with the puck, and he'll fire it off the boards, and it doesn't take quite the bounce that I was expecting, so it goes for icing there, and the clock will stop with exactly 17 seconds to go. And again, we talked about Freeport probably needing its timeout earlier. You'd think they'd take it here, but it's probably too little too late.
That's what I was about to say, tick-tock. I think we've got a little, for all intents and purposes, do not have enough time for this one. I mean, by rule, we probably do, but at the same time, I don't think there's an opportunity here for them to get two.
I still, as a coach, would be calling my timeout and giving every opportunity.
Yep.
But they don't, and they try to hold the puck in. Here comes the other direction. Still no goalie in net. Dobransky's back, and that's shot wide. Comes off the back of the net to Rice. Rice tries to center it. Dobransky's got it. Dobransky looking to feed it up to the left wing. He'll do so to Bowser. Bowser doesn't get the red line, but he doesn't shoot it all the way down the ice, and he'll stop there. And that's it, folks. Final score, Quaker Valley 2, Freeport 0. Again, Brian, we talk about not really having moral victories, especially when the game is over. This is a loss for Freeport. they can't be too disappointed. We talked about Quaker Valley only allowing, I believe it was 22.7 shots per game. If I check my notes, I'll find that somewhere. And Freeport got, 22.7. Freeport got to 23. The problem is that Quaker Valley's 1.86 goals against goes lower because Freeport couldn't get a puck in the net.
It wasn't for a lack of trying, I'll tell you that much. It was definitely not for a lack of trying.
Correct. We expected a low-scoring game and got it, but that's not quite the theme of the shot clock. 35 to 23 in shots isn't a high number per se, but for a 2-0 game it is. But credit the 35 side. That means 33 saves by Lang to our Freeport end. Had a phenomenal game. But unfortunately for him, outplayed in terms of statistics by Booterbaugh, who made 23 saves on 23 shots.
Yeah, this is a goaltending duel. The one thing we were talking about was the possibility of the offense. Now I'm going to ask you just point blank, did you get any answers from our pregame?
I think that we probably solidified a little bit of what we sniffed. That Quaker Valley is going to win games like this, 2-1, 3-1, 3-0, 2-0. That's going to be their identity, and the same, and do so methodically. Freeport on the other side, you can never know what a player can do. I mean, if you put Trask in the lineup as their leading scorer, do they get a goal? Well, he's averaging 1 per game. So this isn't terrible for them, as we talked about. There's some small value of moral victories. I think Freeport should feel like you can learn more from losses than you can from wins, usually. I think there's plenty for Quaker Valley to learn here, but their biggest thing Freeport can learn is that we can play this style hockey game. We're playing against one of the top 2 teams in single A because there's 2 undefeated teams, and Quaker Valley is one of them. We held them to just 2 goals. Our goaltender played well. We played well for most of the hockey game, but we just didn't have enough offense. So there's something to build on there to say, hey, if we can limit these teams, we don't need to have a whole lot of offense. We can build on our defensive efforts and maybe get that goal.
All right. Well, I want to thank you for joining me here tonight, Mr. Dave Fryer.
Always a pleasure.
Last-minute addition to the broadcast tonight.
That's how I roll, man.
You've got a little bit of business you got to go take care of. I will be back momentarily on the next feed. It will be Pine Richland, and it will be Baldwin here. My name is Brian Mitchell. That was Dave Fryer. We'll be back momentarily on the new feed. Take care, guys.